Hello, lovelies. It's G here from Golden Thread Tarot. How are you doing? I'm here to bring you a channeled message. I hope that this message is finding you blessed and full of abundance. Okay. Today, I want to bring forward something I haven't done in forever, which I'm going to be doing a Starseed channel message today. I love that. Thank you for the confirmation, Spirit. I'm going to be using my personal deck that I made. I finally got one of my decks printed out and designed. So I'm having a good time with it today. You guys will probably be seeing it a lot here over the next few readings. Okay, so I definitely want to pull. This is a twin flame messages deck, but I am trying to kind of test it and see how it pulls other messages as well. I've used it to pull plenty of Starseed messages and I love it before, Now we're going to keep doing it again. So let's see what Spirit has to say about this message. High vibrational Starseed messages, please. High vibrational. Woo! Psychic connection. Wait, what was that? Your third eye is open. You are connecting with your person on a psychic level. Excuse me. You're not crazy. Yes, they hear your thoughts. Ooh. So some of you are really connecting to star ancestors, or star ancestors. Absolutely, 100%. Starseed energies here. You're definitely connecting on a psychic level with some star ancestor energy here. Okay. You have traveled a long way on a mission. Search deep inside to remember it. You may feel alone or homesick. You are not of this world, but be brave. You chose this path, so remember your purpose. Oh, the star. Definitely, right? Releasing any kind of old energy from the past, going through enlightenment. You're being guided through messages, signs, and dreams. Listen carefully. The number 16, 23, 18 are standing out to me. Any of those numbers might stand out to you, but those numbers specifically. So, especially 23. 23 is standing out really heavily to me. Okay. I really feel like your star ancestors are here, right? Exactly. Thank you, Soul Tribe, right? You might have felt very a big separation. I really feel like they're telling you that they're here, that you're part of your spirit guides, and they're helping to separate you from past karmic cycles, but specifically karmic soul ties, or like karmic energies that have really been kind of pulling on you, or trying to kind of just do what karmics do. Doing their temptation thing. Yeah, exactly, right? Karmic cycles. They're definitely here, right? You're here to learn, right? You're here to learn from these karmic cycles. And people that are here in karmic cycle, right? You're being taught a karmic cycle right now about true love. Okay? If you are here from a different star cycle, humans, they have a different way, right, that they love. They have a different way, like each organism does. They have different ways that their brain organizes, the way that they feel love, the way that they understand love, right? The way that they interact through love, and the choices that they make based in love, and what they say is love, and what they say, is, yeah. I'm gonna stop there, but yes, but pretty much that, like, you're learning about different forms of love throughout the galaxy. It was like different forms of love, different forms, so yeah, it's part of your life purpose to learn about true love. That's beautiful. Right? All different types of divine love from God, right? We're here to learn about how everyone experienced 444 down on the clock, how everyone in different species and different organisms, different things, they learn about love, right? And So inner child healing, there's a lot of inner child healing work that the family that you manifested in, that the being that you manifested in, right, your vessel has come here, right, it's part of your life purpose to help this vessel really do some inner child healing work, right, especially through manifestation. Yeah, surrender, right, and to teach them how to forgive, right. You're here working in conjunction, right, with the soul that you have manifested here with, right? The both of you are learning these lessons, right? Learning these lessons about karmic relationships, right? Okay, speaking of, right? So let's go ahead and pull some Starseed channel messages from the Starseed Oracle. Okay. Yeah, right? Star family, right? You're part of a team of souls. Call in protection. I just smelled something that smelled really sweet, kind of almost like cotton candy or like really sweet perfume. Starseed channeled messages. Starseed channeled messages. All love. Love, love, love. A lot of Pleiadian energy here as well. Love you guys so very much. Okay. Earth School, right? Life lessons, soul growth, study, higher learning. Exactly, right? You've come here to learn a lesson, right? You've been sent here with a divine plan, with a divine purpose, right? You're here to learn a lesson. Some of you might feel a little cut off, right? A whale and orca elders, share your song, frequency of sound, deep diving. Yeah, some of you might be having trouble like really connecting to like your starseed purpose here, right? Having kind of maybe you got kind of caught up in some 3D karmic lessons and things that you've been going through, okay? But Spirit is saying that they're bringing it all back around. So trust and have faith, right? The void, right? Stop, embrace winter, great cosmic wound. Yeah, so if some of you have felt cut off from some of your deeper ancestors, or felt cut off from some of your star family, or felt cut off or alone, kind of homesick, kind of feeling this kind of void energy, Spirit is saying that you are feeling this right now because you need to learn how to manifest that own energy inside of yourself, right? You can't always be dependent. You can't be dependent on energy from your home star system, or energy from your star ancestors, right? You must learn to cultivate that energy inside of yourself and really get in touch with this body, right? Really get in touch with your true center, right, in this life and in this body, finding yourself, right? Yeah, and absolutely trust the timing, right? Trust the timing. Know that this is happening in divine time, right? Surrender to the divine plan. Okay, now I'm going to switch back. Okay. Yeah, right? It's all part of your life purpose, right? It's all part of your life purpose. Know that in divine time and in divine place, you're going to find your way, right? Always, right? And you got some new beginnings. Beautiful. You got some new beginnings energy coming in here for you. Starting down, right? You're discovering your life's true purpose. You are fulfilling your contracts and healing your trauma. Keep your head up. This path takes time, right? It takes time. Trust the timing, right? It takes time. Trust the timing. Everything is going to be okay, love, all right? All right? You're working on divine time, not anyone else's time. It can be hard sometimes because here in the 3D, you know, people have a very strict, society has a very strict time of by this age and by this time, and you're supposed to do this, and then you're supposed to do that, and then you're supposed to, that you go to school and that you get good grades and that you graduate, then you go to college, and then you find your career, and then you find your love, and you start having kids, and you get a house, and you get a home, and you settle down. And a lot of you are kind of like bouncing around, and you might have felt like, oh, there's something wrong with me. I'm not like everybody else. I don't fit in. And that's perfectly fine. It's okay. It's perfectly fine. You are meant to be where you are meant to be when you are meant to be there, right? And it is never the wrong time, right? You were always working in your own personal divine time. Spirit always knows. They're not going to give you something that you're not prepared for or that you're not ready for, right? So if it hasn't happened yet, it's simply because it's not quite divine time for it to happen. That doesn't mean that you're not good enough or you're not prepared enough, but Spirit just wants you to know, right? Have that faith and that understanding in yourself that you will find your way exactly when you are supposed to, exactly with who you are supposed to, and you will find that, right? Hold that knowledge and that peace in your heart, right? Because the pressure of finding it and doing it now, it is not about your friends, your family. It's not about, it's not about what your mentors or what other people around you in your life tell you. Well, you should know this already, or you should have already experienced this, or you should already be, you should already be established by now. You should already know the direction that you're going in by now. Look, that is just stressing you out more. You need to concentrate on what you want, not on what everybody else wants. Give yourself the space and the time to grow and develop, okay? Give yourself the space and the time to really get into what you really want, who you really are, right? What your life purpose really is. Some of us don't awaken to our deeper life purposes until much later on in life. And I'm not saying that's going to be you, but it could be, right? And that's perfectly fine. When it happens, is when it happens. I was watching a podcast the other day, and this person, her name was Tracy. She wasn't even like a guest on the podcast or anything like that. They were just gushing over her. They were like, "Oh, we love working with you, Tracy. We love, like you're such a cool person. Like you have so much going on with your life, but you bring such a chill, cool, like calm and collected vibe. Like, how do you do it?" And they gave her the mic and they're like, shout out, say, give us your secrets. How do you do that? You have so much going on, but you're always so chill and always so collected. And she was like, yeah, well, you just have to hold in your mind that it all works out. And if it hasn't worked out, it's not the end yet. And I was just like, Tracy, yes, 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 right? That's brilliant. And I loved it. It was so simple, but I loved it. And yes, right? It's okay. You have time, right? If it hasn't worked out, it's not the end yet, right? So just breathe, right? Right? Breathe. Just breathe. Just relax. Breathe, right? Meditation. Breathe. Breathe in the love, light, and knowledge of the universe. Travel inward, still your mind, and listen to your heart, right? Absolutely. I love that. Shout out to you, Tracy. You're a G. I love that. Thanks for that lovely little impromptu blessing, Tracy. I really appreciate you. Right? Yeah, pupil. Getting taught some random lessons, right? Listening to podcasts. I love that. Dreams. Really, really pay attention to your dreams. Pay attention to, to your visions and things that you get in your manifestations. Be open and be aware to all the different ways that your spirit guides can be contacting you and giving you signs and symbols, right? I really feel like a lot of you guys right now are doing this inner child healing work, right? Of healing any kind of codependency that you have, right? I'm hearing love. Some of you feel in the past have felt like you're very codependent on love because you have felt very abandoned in the past, or you have felt very pushed to the outskirts, pushed to the side, right? You feel alone, you feel homesick, you feel like you don't quite belong here, right? It's okay. You will find your place and you will find your people. You will find your tribe. They will find you. And I know that it might seem like you're like, I'm ready right now, right? But know that they will find you exactly when they are supposed to, right? They got to do their own stuff too. They got to be ready for it too, And it's all going to happen in divine time. Just know that, right? It's all going to work out. So you hold that in your mind, right? Double mission, light worker, starseed, serve the world by being you. Absolutely, right? A lot of you here are playing like this double duty, right? You're doing a lot. You're doing a lot. You're causing a lot of movement, right, in your soul progression in this lifetime. You might kind of have this feeling of kind of feeling disoriented every once in a while because you feel like yourself being pulled very vastly, like in shoom, like making like quantum leaps kind of energy that you feel. It's okay. Right? Let's pull 3 more cards, Spirit. What else do you want to talk about here? Taking some time, right? That's all happening when it is supposed to. Okay. Right? We were just talking about this, right? Longing for home, homesick for the stars. Yeah. You might be feeling that, love. It's okay. Right? We understand. It can be hard sometimes to feel like you belong, especially when you might have been put in situations where you have karmic energies around you that are really trying to really test that in you, right? To test your connections and to test your dedication. It's gonna be okay, right? You're gonna find that balance. You're gonna find yourself again, okay? Don't feel like you're alone. You're not. But we completely understand when you do feel alone, right? We get it. We really do. Earthened, right? Learning how to be human in a world, but not of it. We understand, right? We do. Water your garden. Yeah, nourishment, body care, tenderness, rest. That's what you need, right? Spend some time really nourishing that garden. Spend some time really watering yourself, really taking care of yourself, right? You've been doing so much work. There's so much work that you've been doing, this inner child healing work that you've been doing. It's okay to take a rest. It's okay to have moments where things kind of slow down, right? That's okay too. It's important, right? We understand that you feel alone, but be brave. You have been put in a position of power. You have been put in a position, a leadership position. You are learning now how to be that leader that you need to be, because sometimes you do feel alone as the leader. Sometimes you do feel alone at the top, right? But that's okay. You're learning how to really develop that energy, right? Right? Yeah, you're not for everyone. Embrace your weirdness. Face your true north. Hello? Right? It's okay that you're not for everyone. It's okay that you stand out. It's okay, right? Not everyone is going to understand you, and you're going to have to get to a place in your life where you get that, where you understand it, where that's okay, right? You will get there. Having this self-love and just really just learning how to just absolutely embrace yourself and love yourself for exactly how freaking weird and how much you stand out and how much you're different. I know that other people, when you were younger or when, earlier on in your life, may have made you feel very like it was like you should feel ashamed for standing out, but you shouldn't, right? It's part of what makes you so beautiful and so unique, you know? And it is very human to have that very tribalistic, pointing out you're different than us, kind of egotistical reaction to you, because you are other, you are different, right? But that's okay too, right? Embrace your weirdness. I don't know, it can feel really hard. It feels easy to say that, but it can feel very hard to say that when it's your own friends and your own family and on people that make you feel a little too weird for them or make you feel a little too different for them, right? But that's okay too, right? You're not for everybody. And there, you won't always feel that way. You will find your soul tribe. You will find the people that make you feel like you are at home, right? And you will feel so perfectly matched to be with them. Unfortunately, not all of us are destined to feel at home, right? But you always have the power to still love yourself through that and to create a new home for yourself and a new family for yourself. They'll be finding you, right? Right now, you're learning how to really handle and balance out your energy. You're going through a Kundalini awakening, okay? I really feel like you have soul tribe members coming in for you, all right? Yeah, empath. You can feel others' emotions, stay positive, and release any feelings that aren't yours. Yeah, I feel like a lot of you might have held a lot of anger, a lot of judgment in your life, okay? Because you have felt these other people comparing themselves to you, this other people feeling your otherness that's inside of you, right? Because you are this star seed. Many of us are put here and we have, and we draw in, narcissists, and we draw in, these people that make us feel this otherness, right? It is part of our development here on this plane, on this third dimension, here on this earth, right? To really learn how to rise above that, because in standing out, you're always going to have people that try to make you feel weird or try to make you match them, or make you feel like, oh, well, they feel underneath you, or they feel beneath you, or they feel like their light doesn't shine as bright, or they're intimidated by the fact that you let your light shine, so they feel like they need to dampen your light because to match their energy. And we talk about that all the time on the channel, not matching people's energy when they're trying to ask you to lower your energy, or they're trying to ask you, to step back, or to not be so much, or not be so loud, or not be so different, or not be so you. No. I will be me. I will stand up. I will be loudly and proudly exactly who I am. Right? So be aware of what feelings, of this feeling of feeling otherness, that's other people projecting their issues, their insecurities onto you, right? And we're not saying that it can't feel natural sometimes to have that feeling, right? But it is a part of it, of understanding that your uniqueness, that your weirdness, that your differentness actually makes you so special and so beautiful, you know? I feel like a lot of you were taught to doubt that in yourself, and spirit and your soul tribe is saying here, don't doubt that in you. It makes you perfectly exactly who you are, right? Full moon. The completion, draw from the power of the climax, go bathe in the light and embrace the night, release and give back in gratitude. So there's a lot of gratitude that's going to be coming into your life, right? Because you have this gracious, I'm so grateful for who I am. I'm so grateful for my opportunities. I'm so grateful for this light and this love that I have inside of me, for my shadow and my light side. I am grateful, and I love every part of me, right? And I know, of course, that's way easier said than done, but that's what you're working towards, right? Be aware of this next full moon. It's going to be very significant for you, okay? Manifestation, yeah. This next full moon is going to be so important for your manifestation. So make sure that you're, however you manifest during the full moon, you manifest releasing a lot of things, letting go, having gratitude for the things that you already have. Yeah, being grateful for the things that you're having this separation away from. Yes, exactly. It's this projection energy like we were talking about, right? This new full moon is going to be great for writing those letters of forgiveness to people in your life that made you. You don't have to give them to them, of course. You can always just write them and burn them, right? Give them away. Release me of that energy, right? Now is a good time to manifest a lot of releasing of this projection energy, this other people's emotions that have been cast onto you for so long, other people's insecurities, other people's fears, other people's doubts, other people's pain, all of that, because you are this really strong empath. You have been carrying that around with you for so long. Spirit is saying that it's time for you to let go, and it's time for you to release that and have a grand separation from this energy. This is happening for you. So if it's something you've been working on, honey, it's coming, okay? Honey, it's here. Honey, you're doing it, right? Twin flame. Wow. Soul completion, an intense connection. Let the energy flow. Don't hold on too loosely or too tight. Yeah, there is kind of this stagnant energy that's been around, that's been holding on, that you're separating away from, okay? Yeah, there's new beginnings coming in here to a twin flame kind of situation that's going on here. True love, the real thing, right? Time reveals all. True love isn't simply given, it is earned. It takes work and commitment. Keep an open heart and a clear mind. Be aware, I also just heard that some of you might have karmic people coming back towards you. They can feel you separating away from this energy, okay? Just be aware of that, all right? New moon, exactly. The ending and the beginning of a new cycle, right? The beginning of an old cycle, of this karmic energy cycle, and the beginning of this kind of new completion cycle that you're being drawn into, right? Draw from the power of the void, right? You should use this time to recharge and ground yourself. Endless new possibilities. Absolutely, right? Draw from the power of this void, right? Stop, embrace winter, great cosmic wound. So during this winter, it's winter right now while I'm filming this reading is timeless, so it's for you whenever you find it, okay? Something here too about the stars during this winter season. Be aware of what you see, what's drawing your attention. Be aware of the planetary transits and things that are happening too. I'm hearing Venus, so Venus is coming back direct. Venus is in retrograde right now, and it's coming back direct. January the 29th, I think it is, and it's coming back direct into Capricorn, or it's in Sagittarius now, and I think it'll be coming into Capricorn later on in February. So it's coming direct into Sagittarius, and then it'll be moving and transitioning over into Capricorn in late February. So be aware of the transit of Venus right now. Towers. Spirit is taking away all unnecessary things from your life. Let the towers fall to rebuild your foundation. Yeah. So this old kind of stagnant, old karmic past energy, this old projection energy, it's leaving. It's moving. It's like a shadow leaving your life, detaching and leaving and going and taking its old stagnant energy with it. It's a lot of like gross projection energy here. Yeah. And it's been here because of some kind of 3D connection that you've had in this life. Here. It's like a weight. It's like a weight being cut away from you. Magician, you are connected to elemental magic. Manifest the reality you seek. Yeah. Exactly. Right? Karmic cycle. Definitely cutting away here from a karmic cycle in your life. A soulmate energy here. Yeah, this is gonna be great. I feel like, excuse me, pardon me for not knowing this, but I feel like, I know that we have a full moon in Cancer coming up here. So if you have any issues like dealing with your family, old family issues, old family ties, old karmic cycles from your family that you were taught from your family, now is the time to be really concentrating on those and releasing from them. Yeah, the Lovers card came out here again. For some of you, you could be like separating away from a Gemini. For some of you, you could be separating away from a Pisces with this moon energy here. Okay, but it's like it's like an old energy that was put into you at a very young age, right? This is just like nasty, stagnant, karmic energy. It's even like a bad taste in my mouth. I don't like it. But anyway, we're powering through. Let's go. Let's concentrate here. Yeah. Yeah. The Hermit. It's this kind of energy of being alone, of being like this solitary person. It could also definitely have like a tie to like some Virgo energy here. Gemini, Pisces, Virgo energy here. Okay. I'm hearing Taurus energy as well. Okay. Just kind of like stagnant, stubborn, like sticking around for a long time. Definitely family. This is old family issues that's coming up here that you're separating away from. Something's been passed down. It feels like passed down energy. Yeah, it's this old Eight of Swords being stuck in your mind. It's generational curses that you're breaking here, that you're breaking away from. About what you manifest in your life, taking back your power and understanding that you manifest. So the way that you talk to yourself, the way that you see yourself, the way that you see your reality, the way what you speak into reality, the way you feel about yourself, right? That is something that is being cut away now. Probably multiple people in your family, whether they acknowledge it or not, are probably very strong, powerful magicians. They very much so are very strong, powerful manifestors, and they manifest. But you might have been taught here for a long time in your life to manifest like the worst possible outcome, or to manifest really stagnant conditions for yourself. But now Spirit is coming in here, right, to separate you away from this, right? Because it's like there's no room for it moving on in your genetics. That's what I'm hearing. Like it's no longer, it's like being canceled. It's like the end. It's definitely the end of a contract here. Okay. Definitely the end of a contract with this, just like this, just stagnant, just energy that just doesn't allow, it doesn't allow people in your family to truly deeply love themselves, to truly deeply separate away from old karmic cycles. It keeps them stuck. It keeps their mind stuck. It keeps them from really developing and like moving on to the next stage, to the next from ascending. It keeps people in your family from ascending. Yeah, here you're manifesting in this Empress energy for yourself, right? Definitely could be passed down in your maternal family line. Okay, you're ascending out of this, right? You're bringing in this much more. Yeah, your angels, your spirit guides, they're all coming in here to really help you break this, right? To break this, to balance this out, to walk away from this, right? See how they're, all this angels like walking into the water and like cleansing themselves. Like it's like cleansing in like this root energy here. Yeah. It's returning things to the way that they used to be. Yeah. Wow. Justice. You're here serving, right? Serving as this light worker, serving as this justice, breaking generational curses here in this family. Okay. Definitely Libra energy here as well, but just justice. You're here showing up as justice in this family, to break away from things that no longer serve this family line. It causes problems, like health problems with the family as well. Definitely connected to like your immune system, as well as connected to like your sinus and your olfactory, like your olfactory senses and things. Like there's definitely like a mugginess, like murkiness, like in this kind of senses area as well. Okay. Okay, just one second. Okay, I just was really guided to look that up, and it is indeed the root chakra that is tied into your sense of smell, into your sinuses, right? That root chakra, right? I said that right. Clearing out that root chakra with the Temperance card, right? With their foot in the water, bathing, moving away, returning things to the way that they used to be. Yeah, it's a lot of root chakra work happening here for sure. Yeah. A lot of fighting, like infighting as well. So it's definitely moving away from that over into victory for this family. A lot of chaos energy being bred here into the family line, right? Definitely letting go of a lot of that energy. Yep, just the World card, bringing in new cycles. Some of you here also could be moving or changing locations as well. Yeah. You might be returning to places from the past, or returning to places that you lived in past lives, or places that are like old. That Six of Cups just keeps showing itself. Like old places of power. Yeah. It's like I really feel like you're definitely bringing like a grand awakening to your family line here. Something that has been hidden for a while. I feel like people in your family have been denying it for a long time. Also, yeah, yeah, balancing out a lot of things from the past, right? A lot of karmic debts and karmic cycles that needed to be paid off for like a certain number of generations or a certain number of cycles around, okay? But that's coming to an end, and I feel like you're the one that's bringing it to an end here, okay? Definitely bringing a new sense of rest and relaxation to this family. I definitely feel like there is some ancestor here that's really working really closely with you, because they are trying to break this family line out of this. They're like, this needs to end, this needs to be moved on from this. So they're working really closely with you. Careful though, I feel like some of you to be careful when tapping into your ancestral energy as well, as okay, is because there is some dark ancestral energy that's here as well, okay? They might be trying to kind of keep you from the, yeah, they might be trying to keep you from, right, trying to tie themselves to you to keep you from accepting this divine gift, this divine, the possibility of moving on and moving on into the future and breaking this. So just be careful with that, right? Be careful with that as well. Three of Pentacles here. There's a really big sense here of breaking away from past old heartbreak and old uh breaking away from old past heartbreak and leaving behind. It's a big sense of forgiving here. There's a big sense of you're going to have to forgive a lot of karmic people in from your past, and especially in your family, okay? For the way that they behaved, for the way that they acted, for the way that they treated you, or for some kind of ostracization that they did to you, okay? You're gonna have to work on forgiving that and moving on from that, right? It's all part of it. because it's just causing a lot of confusion energy, and it's causing you from seeing the, like, it's clouding your judgment as to like what is the truth and what true unconditional forgiveness and love and like all of that. It's keeping you holding on to the pain or any of that that happened in the past is keeping you from leaving this cycle, right? It's keeping you trapped here. It's keeping you from being able to like get on that horse and have this passionate brand new beginning that you're trying to pull in for yourself, right? Yeah, I think that was the Five of Cups. It was indeed, right? There's old regrets and old energy, old things, old ways. I understand that it's that, you know, and I'm part of this collective too, you guys. So I understand how hard it is to be like, oh, just forgive them. But yes, like it's part of it, right? To let go of the things that didn't work in the past, to let go of old relationships and old ways, because it's a really big triggering thing to say, right, is that our parents, that our family, that they are just humans too, dealing with all of their own issues, dealing with their own being trapped in their own karmic cycles, and that for many of them, if they had the choice, they wouldn't choose to pass on those karmic debts to us. They wouldn't choose to pass on all of their insecurities and all of their traumas. But a lot of them can't see outside of their own insecurities and their own traumas, and out, you know, they're still wrapped up in their own cycle of healing, and they're denying of that healing, being trapped in those karmic cycles, right? So a lot of us, it's hard for some of us to accept that and to pass that along, right? To pass on forgiveness, because we have ascended to the place where we can see outside of the karmic cycle, where we can see outside of the karmic reasoning of, well, you know, it's just the way that I was taught and there's nothing wrong with it. And we've ascended beyond the excuses or beyond being trapped in that karmic cycle to a sense of we can see like, no, we shouldn't have done that. No, that shouldn't have happened. And no, it shouldn't have happened. But you have to continue your ascension journey beyond that, which is, okay, I have to forgive. I have to move on. I have to let go. I have to, you know, that doesn't mean we'll just erase the past and act like it didn't exist, or just, you know, for some of you, this forgiveness does not mean that you are bringing these people back into your life, because for some of you, you know, you need to have physical separation from these people for your safety and things like that. Please don't, you know, misconstrue that or like take my words out of context on that sense, right? But forgiveness is not, you know, that person saying, oh, I'm sorry, is not, you know, our forgiveness should not be conditional on that. Our forgiveness should not be conditional on letting that person back into our life. It's not, right? And forgiveness is going to look different for everyone, right? For some people, it's going to be, I forgive you. And then eventually someplace in the future, you will have worked enough and I will have worked enough and you can respect my boundaries enough for us to actually be able to have that tie or have a closeness again, or a closeness that we never had, right? And for some of you, that's going to be moving on from these people, right? From separating, from setting those healthy boundaries and realizing that other people's choices as to whether or not they choose to break out of their karmic cycle is not our problem, right? It's not our job. It's not our job to actively try to heal the people in our past or heal people in past connections, right? You have to choose to heal, and if they choose to heal, that's great, right? And if they don't, you cannot allow that to stop your healing process, right? And I know it can be very frustrating, especially since you're like, well, how am I supposed to heal and how am I supposed to move on if that person's not sorry, or if that person is still continuing the same behavior? Well, you're going to have to take the appropriate actions, right? Your healthy boundaries also includes cutting people out of your life if they continue to hurt you, right? Or just saying, hey, no, you're crossing my boundaries. You're going to have to accept my boundaries, right? And if they can't and they continue to cross them, do what you got to do, right? But still, your forgiveness should not be conditional on how they act or how they feel or whether or not they're ready to move on from their karmic cycles. Your healing and letting go of karmic cycles is not conditional on anyone else. It's only conditional on you and how ready you really are to let go and move on, right? Yeah. And I feel like a lot of you are ready, right? A lot of you have a lot of anger that you need to address, right? A lot of anger issues and a lot of And I can understand why, because it can be very frustrating to be trying to forgive and trying to move on while these people are continuing the same behavior that you are trying to forgive and that you're trying to move on from, right? You know, and it's not a cut and clean, dry path, right? You're gonna have to find it for yourself, and what works best for you and your situation, and what makes you feel the most comfortable, what helps you feel the most healed, right? Yeah. Okay, moving on to a different subject matter. Some of you have an admirer that's coming into your life. Somebody that's been admiring you from afar, or that has seen your work or see something that you do. They can feel your energy changing and healing and moving around. Okay, what about this person? Definitely, right? You have an admirer and they're here. Somebody here that wants a brand new, passionate beginning. They definitely want to offer you a cup here, right? Want to offer you a possibility of moving forward. Okay, the Chariot, right? This person feels like it's hard for them to if they feel like something, you're something that they can't just let go of or let move on from. I'm not saying that this isn't that this for some of you it is a past energy, but for some of you it's a new energy coming into your life, kind of a new energy. Okay. It could be a past person and a new energy for some of you. For some of you, it is a new energy. For some of you, it is a new person that is coming in with some past energy. Okay, it's really complicated, you guys. All of you are at different stages of your healing or different stages of this, so just be aware of that. Okay, but for a lot of you too, this person is very defensive. Okay, this person is feeling very defensive, and this person is feeling much so like they have to guard their heart, right? I'm being so drawn to that right there. Somebody feels like they really have to guard themselves. I saw the Judgment card too. I really feel like somebody here is really worried that you're gonna judge them about something that's going on in their life. Okay, I'm hearing somebody say, I need your help. Okay, so that could be something they say to you. mm. Yeah, somebody here is breaking their silence. High Priestess in reverse, they're breaking their silence about how they feel about something. For some of you, if this is that energy coming back from the past, this could be a past karmic energy coming back from the past. Okay, and this person, oh, they're giving me this a not so nice feeling in my gut. So just use your gut instinct. Please listen to your intuition, okay, here, because some of you might be guided to just kind of not listen to what your intuition is telling you to do about this person. Okay, make sure that you're listening to your intuition. Make sure that you're meditating and you're really connected. I'm feeling like really hot all of a sudden. I'm feeling like really flush and really hot. I'm just gonna tell you, like, instinctively, if I'm going on this, I'm not getting the best vibes from this person. For some of you, by the time you've seen this, you might have already heard from this person. This person might have already reached out to you. Okay. Um, for some of you, yeah. For some of you, this person is still on some of their karmic bullshit. They're still on some karmic bullshit. Queen of Pentacles. This could be a feminine energy. It could be an earth sign energy. Okay. I'm hearing still on that karmic bullshit. Tell me more. Chaser. This person is chasing after you because, right, they're holding on with that Four of Pentacles. Someone is holding on. Yeah, they're holding on to your energy because they don't want to let you go. Honesty. Yeah, what did I say with that? I feel flush, like a flush energy. Kundalini awakening. This person could be feeling like they're going through a Kundalini awakening. Okay, with that heat, that flush heat energy coming over them. Okay, somebody here could be feeling like they need to be honest with you, right? They need to confess to you about how they really feel. about the situation. Radical self-honesty is required for this journey. Turn inwards and listen to your soul's true path. Oh, your soul's truth. Forgive, right? Right. Oh, look at this. Life's purpose, healing karmic cycle. So this definitely could be an opportunity. You could have somebody that was that's like a karmic energy, okay? But this is meant to happen. This person is meant to come back into your life. For some of you, definitely could just be having like a certain amount of closure happening here, okay? A certain amount of closure coming into your life here. Naps. Sorry. Oh, sorry, I just realized something. That's something personal though. Yeah, healing yourself. Yeah. So this is an opportunity to really heal yourself. I really feel like the energy might feel very intense. The energy might feel very like I feel like the energy might feel very intense. The energy might feel very like thick at first, right? You might have a very like visceral reaction to this person. You might be like, no, fuck you. Like, how dare you reach out to me, or how dare you talk to me, or something kind of in that kind of energy. I feel like it's going to feel very very intense. I feel like the truth of the matter is just give this, like, hear this person out, listen to them, but listen to your intuition about what you're really supposed to be doing with this, okay? This person, pupil, right? Take this person under your wing. You're here to guide them on their divine path. Be patient and kind. I definitely don't feel like you have to actually physically keep this person around you, or that you are supposed to become some kind of mentor to this person. I feel like this is a person that you are teaching a very serious lesson here, okay? And for some of you, that lesson is going to be, you know, okay, thank you for letting me know the truth. I appreciate you, and you're still going to walk away from this person. I definitely feel like the big lesson here, right, is getting a lot of this healing energy from forgiving that this person is finally being honest with you about what happened between the two of you, right? And that it's a good opportunity for the two of you to heal, to forgive, and to move on from the situation. Like I said, some of you are going to be able to heal and forgive, and perhaps at some point have something, you know, have like a relationship with this person again. I'm not saying that this is going to be, that this is like an ex, like a lover or anything like that. For some of you, it could be. But it's going to be an opportunity for you to kind of have a conclusion to this, to have closure in this situation, because I feel like you were just like, what the hell happened here, right? And I feel like you were getting that opportunity to close this situation out, or to have the kind of mystery answered, right? Secrets are coming to light, definitely. And I definitely feel like here, with having these healthy boundaries, and for, you know, forgiving, being honest, being open to the healing process, is something that you and this person both need to move on. Because I feel like it could get very intense. Like, I was feeling very intense. I was feeling like flushed. So you might feel very angry, or you and this person might have had kind of played in the blame game. You might have been very angry. You might have felt very betrayed by this person. You might have felt like, what the hell are you doing, kind of energy, like, how dare you come towards me, or how dare you have something to say to me. But it's like Spirit is saying, you know, go forward with peace and love and kindness in your heart, right? But like I said, kindness doesn't mean that you have to be stupid for somebody, right? You don't have to be ignorant about what happened, right? But this is an opportunity for you know, for forgiveness, you know, for you to forgive, and for you to have a conclusion to this energy, because it's subsiding, right? Yeah. Yeah, exactly. It's a divine blessing, a divine opportunity to release any kind of past energy, right? So say what you need to say to this person, right? Say what you need to say to this person. Let this person say what they need to say to you, and then kind of move on. It's kind of the feeling that I'm getting. They say what they need to say, you say what you need to say, and then kind of move on, right? And in the way you're teaching this person, I really feel like this is going to be a big, like, teaching a moment to teach somebody else the healthy boundaries that you have found, that you have discovered for yourself, okay? Yeah. Yeah, this is going to be some deep shadow work, right? This is going to be this is part of your shadow work. This person coming forward and you having this conversation with this person, okay? Or you having this opportunity with this person. Okay, loves. Well, that's really what I have for you. That's really what the message is that Spirit wanted to bring forward for you right now. Okay, keep in mind about doing the releasing spells or any kind of releasing rituals that you want to do. You know, if you want to just like write out those letters of forgiveness, I forgive you, I move on. You shouldn't have done what you did, but you did, and now I'm learning from it and I'm moving on. Burn it, release it, let it go. You know, a lot of inner child healing, especially around your family, okay? Especially around your family. Yeah. And it's a big thing of you learning your healthy boundaries. You've learned these new healthy boundaries, okay? So don't compromise them, right? Don't compromise them for anyone. Your boundaries are what they are, right? Definitely. But this is definitely a soul contract. This is part of a soul contract. I really feel like this is you ending a soul contract with somebody, with you having this conversation that allows you to release. Yeah. And I really feel like it's going to end, right? You're separating from this person that's releasing a soul contract between the two of you. So it is a big feeling of release. I also feel this, you know, feeling in my throat chakra of kind of, it's that feeling after you have a big release, after you've confessed something, or you've finally been honest with yourself, or finally been honest with somebody about something that you've really been wanting to say, or something that you've really been wanting to be honest about for a while. And, you know, it's the possibility to separate away from those old karmic cycles and have a brand new beginning for yourself. And it's up to you what that looks like, right? Just keep in mind, right? Wow. Yeah. I feel like for some of you, we've been talking about that on the channel. For some of you, this could be a twin flame situation that you're choosing to walk away from, or that you are choosing to, or an old past karmic cycle that's helping you, you know, in this twin flame situation, right? So it's all part of your life purpose, right? It's all part of this life purpose here of what you're supposed to be learning about this true love, about forgiveness, about, you know, moving on and truly really trying to release and let go from traumas and things that happened to you in your past, so that you can give yourself that brand new beginning that you so deserve, right? Release any kind of, right, healing any kind of karmic cycles of codependency in the past, right? Oh, my cats suddenly are very active. Excuse me, get down. All right, you guys. Whoop. Yeah, this twin flame card just keeps when it keeps showing itself, right? There's definitely the ending and the beginning of a new cycle here. So there's definitely possibilities to bring on just new cycles. Yeah. But either way, this is justice being brought in here for you, right? This is justice being brought in for you. So allow your justice to come into your life, right? Allow this peace and allow this release. I feel like a lot of releasing is all going to line up all at the same time. I feel like you're going to do a lot of releasing and forgiving of old family members and old things, definitely around this full moon, right? Definitely, right? And about summoning in some true love, right? True love in your family, true love in your relationships, true love in your friendships, true love, you know, in all different forms of your life, right? And accepting that. Absolutely. And to understand too, I see this a lot in the tarot community. A lot of people preach the whole, oh, your twin flame, you know, you need to have unconditional love for them. So that means just forgive whatever they do and allow them to come back into your life. And that's not always true. Sometimes having true unconditional love means understanding that the best place for somebody sometimes isn't in your life. Sometimes the best place for you and somebody is in separation. Sometimes it is. You know, sometimes it is about forgiving somebody and letting them back in your life. But sometimes the possibility of forgiving somebody and then releasing them, right, to go learn their lesson, to go learn whatever they need to learn. Because sometimes the lesson is, hey, you should have treated me better, and now you've taught me a very valuable lesson of, I do love you, I do care about you, I want what's best for you, but that does not mean that what's best for you is to be in my life. or what's best for me is to have you in my life, right? Sometimes that what's best for you is to learn that when you make certain mistakes and when you do certain things, you can't get back what you lose, right? Sometimes you can. So this is going to be individual, but I see that a lot, and I just want to address that. I just want to provide a different mindset outside of it too. You are not a terrible person if you choose, right? We should always forgive, but forgiveness does not have to come with, okay, and here's a place. I forgive you, so here's a place in my life again, right? It's not always that. I do forgive you, right? Forgiveness is not conditional on that person having a place in your life again, right? That's not always what forgiveness looks like. Sometimes it is, and sometimes it's not. So, right? All right, you guys, thank you so much for being here with me today. I really appreciate you guys. If you liked the content, give it a like. If you extra like the content, you're not subscribed already, go ahead and subscribe and join the tribe and stick around with us, okay? Check out some of my other videos if you feel guided to, my loves. All right, thank you so much to all of those, like I said, that donate to the channel, that get personal readings from me, that are just here interacting, commenting down below. Let me know if this resonated for you down below, okay? Let me know if you want to see more kind of like channel messages like this with like Starseed content or anything like that. I'm always welcome to it. You're always welcome to reach out to me through email as well. All that contact information is listed down in the description box down below, as always in every video. Thank you so much, my loves, okay? And I will see you in the next ones. Bye.